We about to get started. I'm putting up the avatars. Yes. Yes. I got this. Oh, wait. You go, cause I have inspiration. I was just filling the silence. Okay. Um. So here's what happened last time. You ready for this? Okay, here we go. Last time we discovered the boundary that led to a demiplane into a dragon. I believe we were in the stomach somewhere. Um, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We discovered by taking it step by step through the dragon demiplane that essentially we were in that demiplane. It was created by the professor, and it was the only way to reach his, I assume, laboratory. So while making our way through, we encountered, I believe, two flesh golems, and no, one flesh golem and two gelatinous cubes. Um, it was real nasty, very squishy, disgusting time. We ended up triumphing over all of the things that were thrown at us, and we are now, I believe, making our way out of the demi plane dragon and into hopefully the laboratory aforementioned. The end. Zarek. She said, "What?" Oh, that's true. Yeah. Pull it. I can't listen. We're not a pull ourselves up by our bootstraps family. We help each other out here. Yes. I'll turn this bus around.
Down the dragon's gullet
Sorry, I forgot.
because you were teleported basically to the
I forgot to
end
unmute them.
of
My
that
bad, my bad.
passageway. And in so doing, you crossed over into somewhere else.
Triumphant. Triumphant. Somewhere else is daunting.
The first thing
Somewhere,
you see is
somewhere else is.
glittering purple. Very pretty lights.
Oh
Ooh.
Oh
no!
no!
That's what you get for inspiring him.
We lost Andrew.
Bring him back.
Okay, let's...
There you
Oh,
go.
Here he
brought
is.
him back. Brought him back.
Is Andrew muted?
Mudded. Unmudded.
Are you...
Oh,
Can you
my
hear
boy.
us?
My boy.
We can't hear you.
Hello.
There you are.
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
My boy!
Right. Right. Yes, you feel the quality of the ground under your feet change for a mercy. It's no longer squelchy and nasty, it's solid rock. There's darkness at first, and then the glitter of pretty purple. You see the pretty purple glowing rocks against,
I'm
well, normal
frightened.
rock. And you find yourself standing in a cave filled with pretty glowing amethyst gems.
I'm frightened.
Oh,
Wait, so it's like there's actually amethyst gems around us.
Yeah, embedded into the walls, of course. Not just
oh, yay! I'm
free
so
fall.
happy.
Chisel, we got chiseled to the wall.
This
Oh,
is great.
what the hell, bro?
It's not like a sealed passageway. If you look through just an exit, I could call it, you can see plant life and water in the ground, and there's what looks like fireflies glowing, providing some light. It's a much better sight and environment than where you just came from.
Says you.
What do you do?
Well, there's no fire here, at least.
Indeed. Just
Mining.
rocks.
Just rocks, very pretty rocks.
Can I check the quality of these amethysts?
That's what I'm saying.
Sure. Go ahead.
How would I do that?
Give you an investigation roll.
Oh.
I think Conleth feels right at home.
That's good.
Oh shit.
Ooh, yay!
And you gave him the inspiration. Crazy.
These amethysts are not normal. They're not in a geode. But they're still embedded into the walls. They're probably some sort of magical product. It seems that they need to be probably very carefully chipped out of the walls using tools. They may be valuable. They look of very good magical quality because there's like magical gemstones that you use for the casting of spells or for the storing of spells or the storing of things like meta magics. These are the kinds of things you'd find here.
Can I use a hammer and a piton to like retrieve one?
It'll take you a solid like 20 minutes to do that. And even then you have no guarantee of success. You might ruin it. Do you want to spend the time doing that?
Can I help? Is there a way that can help?
You wouldn't
Yeah.
reduce the time, but you'll probably you could help by giving him advantage on his rolls when he does it with the tools. It'll be a very
Oh.
time-consuming endeavor.
Are we in a rush?
Hang on, let me see. If Louis sees that McKetre is like bracing to try and like examine the rocks or take the rocks out, he mentions, I believe I have a crowbar. Would that help?
With your 20, Makatra, crowbar won't help. It'll just ruin everything.
Boo.
Would someone who is experienced in gemology be helpful? Because I think Conleth is.
Oh, and so he is. Yes, you can help by reducing the time. So instead of 20 minutes, it will take 10. Per
Okay.
stone, of course.
McKetcher is only taking one, and he's going to tell Louis that he already has a crowbar, but he knows that crowbars are not particularly useful for mining.
Oh, pity.
But
I
he
think
will,
Conleth would help.
accept Conleth's assistance.
All right,
And
so
Gita's assistance as well.
if the rest of the party is willing to wait, Conleth, Gita, and Maketcher can take 10 minutes to basically extract one of the amethysts. What I would like from you here.
Extract.
What kind of roll would this be? Let me check something.
I think that requires finesse.
Definitely finesse. So I'm thinking either dexterity or a sleight of hand. Give me a dexterity check, please. Just an ability check, not a saving throw. They're doing it at advantage, so you can roll twice.
Oh, okay.
Thank God for you. Oh,
Okay.
That's
okay,
unfortunate.
maybe you really do need that inspiration.
Maybe you need to take a little more time doing it because the amethyst, it's ruined. But this place is here, and it doesn't look like it's going anywhere. That does take 10 minutes, though.
Yeah, Louis kind of grimaces when that shatters. It's like, ooh, yikes.
It's like 9 minutes of careful work, and on the last minute, it goes to hell.
Wait, can when that first happens though, can Gita offer Gita wants to offer to try?
That will take another 10 minutes. But sure.
I think Zarek, who has stepped to the front of the entrance, looks over his shoulder and says, "Where's the thing we were using to communicate with our contact?
Oh, I have it.
If you're going to continue hammering at the walls," he holds out a hand.
All right, do you hand over the cube?
Well, I'm not hammering at the walls, am I?
Oh, well,
you
I'm
were
not-
You were
assisting.
assisting.
you're assisting. So
I-
you might be
I
like
thought I would be like a four-man. Like, yeah, that's how you do it.
a pointer. That's if that's your role, that's your role. That's fine.
I think you just hand it to him.
Sorry. So you now have the cube.
The cube.
He holds it up. Do we need to worry of more dangers in this place?
Sorry, roll me a perception check, please. Oh, that's a good one.
It's spawned.
You hear your own voice not far away. It's like a like an echo, and then a bit of a surprised gasp, and then another voice, twofold. You hear it in the distance, and you hear it coming from the cube. Oh, no, there's no dangers in here, I'm afraid. If you're looking for some excitement, you won't find it here.
You're afraid.
I think he just grunts and looks at the thing, looks back to where the voice came from, and then he will toss the cube back to Conleth.
And Conleth will say, "These are most impressive amethysts in this cave."
Oh, yes. I grew them myself.
Oh, lab grown.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
He said he grew them himself.
Oh,
And Zarek, you do hear that voice coming from like the northeast.
Are there, I think when Zarek steps in here, he's kind of like looking and listening around. Are there like birds? Is it normal seeming, or is it like quiet?
No birds, but you do hear like insects, like crickets and stuff chirping. You hear insects for fauna,
Okay.
and the slight rustle of leaves. Though there's no wind.
If you all are going to continue here, I'll head with Zarek to meet our professor.
I can wait. I just didn't want to stand around in an echoing cave.
True enough. Take your time then. I shall study the flora and fauna here. He starts to talk to a tree.
Right when you're around the corner, you can. It's dim up ahead, but there's a very strong light source coming
Louis and I have the
from
same HP. Hi, Uglet.
what you
Yeah,
can see
we
is a swirling
we're doing great
pool
out here.
of glowing water.
I actually love that my HP is pretty high.
Bright blue.
I think I'm third in
Motes
line.
of magic swirl around.
Oh well,
a
we're not
magic
counting
circle,
Clean Jaw.
and what looks like an anvil.
two.
Before
Yeah, I'm
which
third in line
stands a
to the
silhouette
throne.
against the blue light. Looks reasonably tall, dressed somewhat bulkily, perhaps in robes, and you do see the telltale sign of pointy elf ears in that silhouette.
Do I get the sense from talking to these trees that they are part of the jungle that we just came from?
No, they were grown here.
Oh, this is a different place. Interesting.
Same sorts of plants, for sure, but they were all grown here.
Interesting.
Meanwhile,
place.
Gita, you're the one doing the chiseling this time? If you
am I?
are,
Am I
yeah,
my turn?
you said you wanted to try it, right?
Well, she was gonna offer to try. I don't know if it was turned down or not.
Oh. Well, you all let Gita try.
Oh, well,
Ye-
he wouldn't stop her.
No, I think Conleth would be just very, calmly, just supervising.
Okay, foremanning her.
Foreman Mills.
Yes, encouraging, providing words of encouragement.
Okay. So you have the half time and the advantage. Go ahead
Nice,
and roll me a
Sarlacc.
dexterity check, please.
Hello, Sarlacc.
That's holding
Welcome.
shift, right?
Welcome.
Alt.
Alt, sir.
Walt. Roll. That's
Oh,
so funny.
That's you, with the catcher's assistance and Conrad's guidance, take 10 minutes and you take out a massive
We
chunk
do have to
of
log.
magical
There was a
glowing
nat one
amethyst.
earlier. There was a nat
It's a very
20
good
earlier.
specimen.
Then there
You'll
was
probably
another
need
nat
some
20 and
help
also
in
another nat
scraping
1.
the last bits of rock off of it. It's a pretty good one. Just the one, though.
What are the odds of rolling a fucking 20 and a 1 at the same time?
It's so funny.
But oh, okay. Well, she's holding the rock up. She's like, oh, damn, look at me. I'm good. I'm great at this. What the fuck?
Good job.
Conleth is very proud.
You had amethyst items, so you make a note of that.
I don't have an item in my inventory, but I always depict him with an amethyst ring.
Oh, I will note that the air in this overgrown area is very fresh.
Oh,
Crisp even.
I think
Mhm.
it's time to go
think-
outside.
When Zarek thinks Louis is done having his tree chat, he will tap him on the shoulder and point in the direction of the figure silhouette he's seen.
oh. That must be the professor, no doubt. Shall we?
If the rock crushers are ready, yes.
It looks like they are.
Rock
Any
crushers, that's
success
so
in
mean.
there?
I love it. Ascend the stone stairs into another part of this cavern.
Ooh, scary.
It's a vast chamber. It's filled with water, and as I described earlier, a swirl of magic in the center of it. Surrounding this swirl are 3 statues, each of them holding a magical flame. It flickers and provides some bit of light. the silhouetted figure becomes more and more clear the closer you get, and is revealed to be looks like an elderly drow man with
Oh, no,
white
not
hair
another.
and a jolly face that's rounder than what drow proportions are usually. He's dressed in pretty decent robes, though they look a little worn. It's a little old. And he smiles at you and opens his arms. He's got big sleeves. Ah, my guests arrive. Welcome, 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 welcome. To my grotto. I am the Professor Farrell. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. For real and properly this time.
Where to begin?
At the beginning, I suppose.
Oh, sure. Professor, what are you doing here?
Well, at this point in time, I was assisting you. Yes.
Okay. Let's rephrase then. Why are you here? Did you place yourself here?
I was placed here. But yes, this is my home.
Have you any idea why we are here?
Not the foggiest, and that's the greatest mystery of all. What are you doing in here? Did you not do this, or were you placed here by someone?
We woke up on the
Going
beach.
Why were you imprisoned here? What did you do?
Did he say he was
who-
imprisoned?
He said this was a prison.
Are you incarcerated, Professor?
He just smiles. Well, I mean, sometimes justice swings and hits the wrong man, and an innocent man is, well, you know how it goes. The system isn't perfect. Yes, I am a prisoner in this place.
Wrongfully convicted? A political prisoner?
I committed the crime of ambition.
A man. A male drow who is ambitious. That certainly is provocative.
He offers a tight smile at that.
Are you from Menzoberranzan?
Yes, sir, I am.
I see.
And who imprisoned you here?
That is a complex and bitter story of rivaling houses, political intrigue, and, well, very mean judiciaries. Suffice to say, a whole lot of people who don't like me.
So you did something in which resulted in a whole lot of people banding together to imprison you here instead of simply outright killing you.
Indeed. For as offensive as my crimes were, I am useful. I am a conjurer. And conjurers are useful people. So, instead of being killed and having my guts torn out and eaten by the creatures of the dark, I was placed here.
Where you can
How
do
come
Throughout
you
my
here?
days. Say again?
Louis
I think
said,
Zarek asked how you can be of use if you're here
yes.
to anyone, unless your captors have access to arrive and leave as they please.
Yes.
He smiles at that. Oh, yes, you put a tool in a box when you're done with it, don't you? And he smiles. My
So you still.
captors-
Sorry.
My captors contain the ability to take me out of here and put me back in.
Is your captor, one of your captors, your very own matron mother?
I should hope not. I would like to think that she was not involved in this, but she may have well been. I
Louis,
think enough time has passed for her to have passed away and that secret be gone and lost forever.
Louis looks at Conleth like, are you projecting? But then looks to the man and says, "Are we in danger if your captors can come and go as they please? Should we be here?"
He offers the gentlest, most welcoming smile and says, "No, you shouldn't. And you are in danger if they find you here. So which is why you should escape as quickly as possible."
It is also why you should tell us who they are specifically.
Do you think it's a handful of people that have captured me? Or perhaps like a fort or a simple guard
It is-
posting?
It is
It is
hard
a
to
group.
say.
If it is a group
the
of individuals, surely they have a name.
Menzoberranzan. It's not just a group of individuals, my friend, it's a society. I am in a city's jail.
Louis catches that and says, "Would you say for some intent and purposes that we are actually in Menzoberranzan?"
I am not sure. It's been a while since I've been last brought out. Sometimes I am brought out on the field, far away from home. Other times I am brought out in my cell. You will only know when you get out. And you can only get out when the conditions are right. I think I can arrange for you to get out yourselves, even if I cannot get out myself.
How long have you been here?
Oh, about 300 years or so.
Hmm. Were you born to one of the noble houses?
No, no, not at all. If I was, I would be able to weasel my way out of this sentence, I think. I am part of a mere vassal house.
I see. And which house is that?
Oh, it's house... And he gags. And he frowns. Oh, forgot about that. I cannot say, literally. I have a very literal
Curious.
gag order on me. If I try to say house, it just comes out like that. It's rather unpleasant.
I'm out of questions.
Please. He does look at you if you have a question.
No, I think I'm out.
How
What
did
does
you...
Conleth know about these statues?
They don't resemble anything you know. They just seem like... Just like maybe he sculpted them? They're not gods. They don't seem to be anyone you know.
Hi, Kira. Hello.
They do
hello.
seem to be
Welcome,
providing
welcome.
light
Happy
and
Sunday. Hope you're doing
assisting
well.
with keeping the place,
It's cold up in
well,
New York.
magically fulfilled. This area is brimming with magic. And he does look at you. I am mystified as to how you got here. If you were not captured, Then. Oh. An errant teleportation, maybe?
It is hard to say. We were amidst a pitched battle.
Oh. Do tell me about it. I will always enjoy a good story.
Pro quo, Professor. You tell us something about yourself first, and we'll tell you.
Yes. Perhaps answer. And he kind of like looks cautiously, like slowly between the two drow. Why do you not simply kill your captors? As from what I have gathered, it does not seem uncommon.
Do you mean when they come in here looking for me?
You said yourself you are a summoner.
Yes, I am. But I'm also a man who wants to live. You kill the men who come down here one time, they will send more, and perhaps more competent men. Or perhaps they may send a wizard rivaling my own power, exceeding my own power to finish me off. No. I'm not going to fight. There are those who are imprisoned in Mesobrunzen who suffer much more than I. As far as I'm concerned, this imprisonment is a luxury compared to what they endure.
What are you providing them, Professor?
Conjuration services on occasion.
Conjuration services. I see here. Well, we were in
Summoning.
pitched. Well, since you have provided an answer, and I did stipulate to a quid pro quo relationship, I shall inform you that we were in a pitched battle with an avatar of the god Talos.
He raises both eyebrows. The avatar of a god. Well, those constitute as
Hello,
abnormal enough
Sharky.
circumstances
Hello,
for him to be
welcome.
thrust
Happy
in
Sunday.
here somehow. And he kind of shrugs because he can't make the exact connection. But if you were battling the avatar of a god, well, getting inside here is certainly within the realm of possibility.
When that battle concluded, we were on a beach far on the Sword Coasts. Is this anywhere near the Sword Coasts? Or are you simply a traveling sort of conjurer?
Technically, I'm the traveling sort of conjurer, but it depends entirely on where my container is.
Would it happen to be this container? And Conleth produces the cube.
He shakes his head. No, but it does look exactly like that. I fashioned this after the shape of it. The poor thing is probably sitting on a prison bench somewhere, or on a prison cot. Or in a safe, perhaps. Wherein lies the risk of escaping? If you do try to get out of here, and the cube is currently in a cramped safe, getting out, you will crush yourselves.
Yes, we drow do enjoy our petty torments.
To be clear, Professor, that cube we found in a jungle, after which you were able to disable the mechanism keeping us trapped within that same jungle. Does that jungle exist here? And he gestures. Or does it exist in the world at large?
The jungle exists in here. It is one of the 4 shards of the cube. This is one of them. This is where I live. There's the dragon tongue, which is, well, for torment and execution. And there's the jungle, where I, well, Just had a bit of fun there, is all. And he just kind of glances off to the side when he says that.
I'm trying to ascertain. Sorry.
Do you have a way to contact your imprisoners?
He shakes his head. No, I do not. Though I have tried.
And how often do they tend to make use of your services?
I would say occasionally. Not too often for the sake of their own pride. Every few years or so.
And when was the last time they have summoned you?
Perhaps a year ago? A little more. Not very long.
I see.
If I see them again soon, it would be a surprise to me. Which is good. We do not want them around for when you try to get out of here.
Well, if they were around, that would ensure that we would not be summoned into a cramped space and crush ourselves.
That is true. There are ways we can get around that. You all are capable of magic, or any of you, or all of you, perhaps?
Niketre looks at the magical people in the party.
A few of us are able to handle magic, Professor.
Although not all of us are as scholarly as yourself.
Oh, indeed, indeed. Are any of you, well, possessed of matters of divination?
Am I possessed of manners of divination?
Of divination.
No?
What is divination magic?
It's a school of magic like clairvoyance, things like
Oh,
yeah.
Louis is gonna
Scrying,
like
stuff like
look
that.
over at Gita and say, I do believe one of us has that ability.
Gita's staring at her rock. She's been the entire time just holding her rock, staring. Just next to Clean Jaw, just kind of listening, but mostly just looking at her hand, and she's a little clueless to her being mentioned.
We could not resist your amethyst, Professor.
Oh yes, please help yourselves.
Gita,
The new
if
crop
you
is lovely.
would. The professor has an idea. It requires your skills.
Wait, did you say her name? I'm sorry. There's
Yeah.
talking at one. Oh, so she's literally staying next to Clean Jaw, like showing him the pretty rock. She's like, look at this.
He's
Pretty
just
rock.
staring at the rock. He's hardly paying attention to what's going on here. Like,
Yeah,
like
that's
using
what-
big
yeah.
words.
They're just power coupling over in the corner with the rock. And she goes, and then she hears the name. She goes, oh, what? Yep, I'm Gita. What's up?
I'm Gita. New catchphrase. He repeats himself and says, the professor has an idea that I believe you can help with.
I'm sure I could help this professor a lot. He couldn't even get us out of this whole freaking place he created. Like, what do we even do? What does he need?
I may have fibbed when I said I created the place. I wanted to sound like some sort of impressive god. This place was created for me, and I just maintain it.
She does a very, like the anime, like, puff, like that people do, like a poof. Like that little anime with, like, the very exaggerated lips and, like, the gust of air
Yeah.
that comes out. That's literally what she does, like, so just, by him. Just, poof. Makes sense.
In any case, you are the closest thing we have, I believe, to any sort of divination powers.
She just looks confused.
Were you a student at Sorcier, Professor?
No, I was not allowed. My study was entirely private.
I see. I'm trying to ascertain whether there's some sort of connection between us, and if that connection brought us here,
Do
or
you
if this
know
was
all the
merely
drow?
random. I certainly do not know all the drow. I'm speaking more generally in terms of what brought us here. If there's
I
some
see.
sort of connection between ourselves and the professor, or if this was, well, what I think it may be, which is some elaborate prank.
Either way, Gita, Professor Gita. And
Hello,
he's
Gita.
doing
Well
like
met.
hand gestures, like get started. Let's go.
He does bow. Do you have the ability to sense things beyond yourself?
Yeah, bullshit. Yes, I do. Yes. Maybe. Sure. Yeah.
Then perhaps you may be of use.
What was that, Brandon?
I was saying even Zarek kind of chuckles at that.
She starts to like mimic. She goes, "Oh, I'm so glad I could be of use to you."
Yes, yes.
Mm,
In what
yes, yes.
manner does your power to do so manifest? Do you throw dice or bones, or do you see things, hear things?
She just kind of taps her temple and goes, "It's all in the mind, baby." She no longer even knows why she's talking like this. She just seems to be like really caught up in this character.
Well, yes, obviously it's all in the mind, but how does it manifest? How do your senses reach out? Is it a matter of the inanimate, the living?
She looks to Louis for help as if Louis will answer for her.
From what I have gathered and experienced, Professor, Gita has her own, well, let's call it methods that seem to require her to be in a certain state of mind, either stressed or upset, typically. But I have witnessed her connect to powers on her own, of her own will, without such stressors.
He rubs his chin. I see, I see.
She's like looking around. Is something stressful about to happen?
I would say that her abilities are some form of extrasensory perception and with possible precognition.
Oh, that should come in quite handy. Yes, 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 yes. And he starts making his way onto the stones.
Louis is watching very carefully.
Gita's also very concerned.
He takes his time. He's not very quick.
Hey!
Mr. Arthritis, shut up, old man.
Oh no.
Come then, follow me.
I'm going to hobble the distance to smack you for that.
She just stares. She's like, does he think I'm like a dog or something?
He's
Wait,
trying
he's elderly.
and he's just trying
an
to
imprisoner.
get us out of
They
here.
said he's from a different generation, y'all.
Right.
Forgive him.
Right.
He's a little
I think-
cantankerous. I mean,
I think
he
if
has
everyone-
no company.
I think as everyone leaving together, Zarek kind of like whispers low for the group and says, "And don't forget, we do not know why he was imprisoned yet."
I will reiterate that being a man and being ambitious in Menzel Baranzan is a recipe for disaster.
Simply because it happened to you does not mean it is the same. Let us keep our wits about us.
Indeed.
She
I
just
think-
looks at Eric and goes, "I'll kill him if you want me to."
Oh,
I think while the party is talking amongst themselves, Maketra has been keeping up with the professor. He's going to ask him, or just say, your captors surely developed a pristine cage for you to reside in.
I did. Originally, I do think it was meant as an insult. Because it does possess magics that I myself am not capable of and have never learned. My captor wanted to show me that, yes, this is real conjuration magic. And the things that I studied and were capable of paled in comparison. What better than to jail someone in a creation that they cannot create?
There are a few ideas that popped into his mind, but he does not mention them.
Well, the joke's on them. It's quite comfy. To like a dark portion of the cave, and of course, he doesn't seem to have any trouble. His eyes you can see like the reflected glow in his eyes as he walks through.
Louis lights a fucking torch. He's like, God damn.
Yeah, the light just makes him blink, and he says, "Hey."
This is just saying to the group, I'm rather curious about where he learned his skills. As most drow who are academics when it comes to magic, who are true wizards, all study at Sorcier.
Perhaps he fled to the surface as was recaptured.
As you walk, you pass a passageway with a brilliant purple glow from it, and even where you are, you can see a brilliant, massive geode that is brimming with amethyst. But he does not lead you there.
We continue on.
Takes his time to go up the stairs. Excellent.
That sounds like me just
Really
walking.
that
What the fuck?
There is a fire burning up ahead, and some benches. This is where they make camp and discuss how they intend to drag me out or torment me. It's free for your use, once they're not around.
Oh, we might use it for the same reasons.
Torment?
Just as hello. Oh no, but they just call me to work. Oh, more stairs. Ooh. Beautiful.
Old man up.
McKetcher just keeps pace with him and doesn't say anything the entire time.
I think Zare's gonna linger and inspect the camp a little bit, actually.
Oh sure. Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Oh boy. Nothing.
Yeah. Looks like a camp. Fire's weird. Like, this is there burning.
It looks like
Yeah.
a camp.
You know.
Yeah. There's a water source. I'm not sure if you want to drink from that, but it looks clear and clean.
That's fake water.
Look with your special eyes.
He leads you into a room where there's another staircase, but he doesn't approach that one. He just kind of stares at it. The staircase leads up into the stone wall, which you can clearly see light spilling down the staircase. This is the way in and the way out. Now,
For them, not for you.
for them, and for you, likely. It is unlikely that I will be able to get out. But you will. Perhaps we should make use of those benches after all. There are things I would like to discuss with you.
What would happen if you tried to leap up the stairs?
Oh goodness. Allow me to demonstrate. He goes up the stairs. Whew. Oh yeah.
Mary, I can't take it anymore. Stop.
And then he goes into the wall. He just comes back out of it and gives a bow. Ta-da!
I see.
Much like the jungle.
Not quite. If it was the jungle, he would have come out behind me.
Oh,
This
fair
is
point.
true.
I expected him to be thrown backwards violently.
Oh, they did that when I was a fair bit younger. Now they can't afford to. My poor old bones.
What do
I
we
think-
suppose the professor's age is?
I would say he is pushing like 900 and change.
He's quite elderly.
He's elderly.
You do indeed look quite brittle.
I think Zarek kind of scoffs. Soft prisoner keeping.
We seldom ever live this long.
I am
He's
a
rather
soft
an-
prisoner.
Rather an indoor cat. He's a kept man.
This isn't a
More
prison.
pressing.
It is a soft vacation.
That line of thought is actually what's kept me sane all these years. It's just retirement. But I would like to get out of here. And I would like to ask you favors, but you would likely want favors in return, yes?
Yes.
Well, the first favor I would ask of you, and I think you would benefit from this as well. Greedo, was it?
Greedo?
Yes. Oh, sorry, friend.
This is our dear friend Gita. Thank you.
Oh,
I think Colin just places a hand on her shoulder like Eddie.
She's like got the meme fisted hand. to her-
yes. Well, Guido shoot first.
Greedo shot first.
This is a hand on the shoulder like this is a very elderly person. Sometimes elderly people are rude to us.
Now, I do not expect this prison to release you as easily as just that. But I do think your magics will perhaps be able to escape it to some extent. Will you be able to reach out with whatever extrasensory or clairvoyant means you have at your disposal to try and get a sense of where we are, or if there's anyone nearby?
Yeah, sure. She's
Excellent.
so fucking irritated looking.
Proceed.
I'm a fucking show monkey. Like I just snapped your fingers and woohoo, Gita, the psychic solves everything. Yeah, whatever. Last time I did this, people got hurt. Everybody hated me, but sure, yeah, okay. Takes a deep breath. Closes your eyes.
Actually,
Might be
Yeah, Zarek's like, oh, you know.
knock her on the head.
Backing up.
She like
He sees
cracks
people
an eye
backing
open
up and he
watches-
just like,
she's cracking an eye open, watches everybody walk away. She's just like, "Oh, dear friend Gita, huh? Heard that."
Yes, friend Greedo, you can do it.
She gives the most bombastic side eye.
It's okay, Gita. I understand. Do your best.
She gives the most dastardly, bombastic, criminal side eye to Louis, especially after the last
What?
time he told her to do something psychic after everybody got mad at her for doing it.
Yeah.
You silly bitch.
Not everybody. He didn't. He was like, yeah, sure, go for it. Do your thing.
Okay. She's like, all right.
You got this, homie.
She closes her eyes again.
Lock in.
She closes her eyes. And like, she just reaches out. She just reaches out to the ether.
All right. You reach out, and you are immediately aware that the container, whatever it should be, he said it looks just like the cube you had, is in a wide open space. You do not feel the confinement of walls. But the wide open space is a caveat because there may be walls that are thin or brittle, but you're definitely in a room, and the room has no one in it. But then there is suddenly someone, a presence, a mind. Um,
I'm sorry, hold on. There's
there's a lot of information. Yeah.
I don't know what's happening over in Andrew's world, but it distracted the fuck out of me.
No
Oh,
problem.
sorry, I was moving my chair.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Can you restart a
Basically,
little bit? That was-
yeah, you are definitely container. The prison is definitely in a room, so it's not in a tight, confined space.
Mhm.
And there's no one in this room, at least at first. Then you feel a presence coming closer to your extended senses. Now it's a mind. It's definitely a being, and then it withdraws. How long do you how long do you reach out for? How much time do you take?
Wait, so she feels the mind of the person in that room withdraw?
Yeah, like there's someone there, and then their presence goes away.
I think she would try to reach out like further if she even could to try and grasp that presence again. So whatever that time frame would be, she would probably
You reach out, it's not very far. And then after a little while, the presence returns into your scope. Just for a while, it lingers, and then it leaves again. And then again, a third time, just arrives and leaves again. But that's all you sense for now.
Okay. So does she get any feeling of any thoughts or emotions or anything from this presence, or does she just knows that there's something with a mind of its own?
Yeah, she just knows that there's something with a mind of its own. The surface thoughts ability of your usual reaching, it doesn't extend past the prison, unfortunately.
Her eyes will pop open. And they're completely normal. They're normal Geet eyes. So no one's alarmed. She looks around. She almost looks around like to purposefully show everybody her face, and that it is fully normal. And then she looks back to the old guy, looks to be as if she's almost about to speak to him and tell him her findings. And then she just turns to Louis and tells him, she's like, I'm not fucking talking to this fucking guy. And she goes, so it's in a room.
Mm-hmm.
There's someone or something that keeps going in and out of that room. And that's all I got. Yep.
Interesting. Professor, is there any reason for us to believe that your, and he gestures to the space around them, prison is also inside of a prison? If you would allow me to explain myself, I believe that the frequency of the person who passed by Gita's senses
He's a
would...
guard.
That's correct.
She's so like impressed. She's like, oh my god.
A sentry of sorts, I would imagine.
Astute of you. Does sound quite plausible, yes. and troublesome.
For if we were to emerge within a prison, we would become prisoners ourselves. Not unlike we already are, but
Different
We
flavor.
can fight ourselves. We can fight our way out of that.
I
Exactly.
suppose.
You have that unique talent that I lack. You can fight your way out.
Well, it is our only way out.
Good.
Barry, I just saw that meme. I'm sorry, I was laughing.
Now then, shall we discuss favors?
Louis like, all right.
There will come a moment when you will be able to get out of this place, and I will be sure to inform you of the timing so that you can take advantage of it. You will be able to leave this place. It is not made for you, and therefore, certain restrictions will not apply to you, at least not entirely. So I'm positive that at some point soon you'll be able to just pop out of this cube. You can just walk through that wall and get out. I myself cannot. What I would ask of you is that when you get out of here and you go punching and biting or whatever it is you do, that you take my container with you. We can figure out all the messy details of getting me out of it later. I would like to not be in the custody of my captors. That is, I think, the first step to my freedom, and I would very much beg you to enable it for me.
That's rather a big ask.
If your captors were justified in imprisoning you, why would we break their laws to free you?
Additionally, if your captors have the power to conjure this place, it would be rather foolish of us to draw their ire.
If that old bat is still alive, I would be. Okay, well, you have a certain point. Maybe she has a powerful protege that survived her. Who knows? That is true. As for justification, there's no justice here, my friend. Just agendas.
I see. Well, as someone who is the son of a powerful elderly wizard, I would certainly not want to. I would think twice before crossing her.
I see.
Also, given what we have learned about Dro and the penchant for backstabbing, who is to say that you will not simply do the same to us once you are freed?
Why would I backstab you? And with what? All right.
I don't know where this comes from. I have never backstabbed anyone in my life. I
Entire
stabbed them in the
ordeal here-
front.
My entire ordeal here is actually a result of backstabbing, but I myself was backstabbing my family when I decided to study conjuring. It doesn't matter. Semantics. What about negotiation?
You mean, what do we
Okay.
want in return for
No, I was asking you. Trade,
transporting your prison?
I suppose, yes. I would find ways to reward you. But it seems so far that you need, well, starter incentive. You seem hesitant to help me. What if I make a deal with you? From the start, from the get-go, give you something immediately beneficial so that you can continue.
Okay.
What if I, and he holds up his head like haughtily, refuse to tell you the proper timing unless you tell me that you will take me with you?
Louis hides a smile.
I think Zarek
Petra?
gives a big sigh.
McEtcher is staring at him as he is internally calculating how quickly it would take him to snap this man's neck. And I think he can read that from his expression.
He's a wizard. He has like 4 HP.
Let's try
Roll me
this.
an
Oh no, you go ahead then.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me an intimidation, McKetcher, for fun.
Let's.
Can I assist him from back here?
Oh lord, yes.
Oh, come now.
That's so funny.
Go ahead and roll twice.
Never mind.
Oh,
never
no!
mind.
Hey.
Who needs it?
You see him you see him like press back against the wall. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't openly change his position or say anything, but you see him like kind of like press up against the wall as he looks at the two of you. What were you gonna say, Louis?
Yeah. Louis says, "How about this, Professor? I will take the puzzle, let's call it, your prison, myself, and we shall strike a deal. Let's see. Should we incur any wrath from your captors, or should you yourself decide that you are going to betray us? Well," and he reaches out to Ivar for a second. He's like, "What's a good punishment?" Are you there?
Break the Meki cube.
Ah, of course. We'll break it.
Well, that is fair. I do think so. Violent, scary-looking, broad-shouldered lot.
We could also return you to your captors.
He squints at that. Yes, you could.
I don't fancy encountering his captors personally.
Zarek is staring daggers at Louis right now. He has shifted his attention from the professor to Louis.
I'm so cute, that's fine.
The thing about it is, this will surely rile the ire of my captors. So could we just erase that clause and include the matter of betrayal? That's a very fair one. You are going to ruffle the feathers of those who have imprisoned me if you take me with you. But know this, I am just a man trying to achieve freedom. I always have been.
I think there's another way of looking at this situation.
Actually, wait a minute.
Instead of freeing you from your captors, we become your captors, and you are prisoner.
No.
Can I just tell if he's telling the truth?
Insight? Yes, you've scared him into being forthright. You can tell with that.
Okay, I think McKetcher, he'll give a sigh and he'll say, "All right, I will accept these terms."
What say the rest of you? I not want to be bludgeoned or burned or bitten to death.
Oh, I
Why
don't
you
know.
not?
I believe that he is telling the truth, so
I agree, but I suggest McKetra holds the cube.
Fair by me.
I love how McCutcher has become the party demi-plane holder.
yeah, McKetcher lifts a brow at that, and then he's gonna look at Zarek, and then look at Louis, and he'll think about it. He'll be like, "Oh, yes, that makes sense."
Fine by me. The clause remains. Even a hint of backstabbing, we break the cube.
What about front stabbing?
I'm not much of a front stab, I'm afraid. Oh, not have much of a backstabber either, at least not in this circumstance. What? There is more. Optionally, and he backs up against the wall and looks at McKetcher and Zarek again. Should you choose to pursue other opportunities, lucrative ones, there is another that I would enjoy seeing freed, My teacher.
And who is your teacher?
He is a man named Marin, and he has been imprisoned here for some time.
Maketch is going to look at this man again.
A mortal
and be
man.
like, was your teacher older than you? Because if so, who is to say they are not dust by now?
He is a man, and he would still be alive. And he glances off to the side. For sure.
For sure.
Unless he was killed, he would still be living. Yes. He does
That
not
is
become
how it
harmed.
works. Yes.
Oh, does staying within these prisons prevent you from dying a natural death?
No, they don't. You do die a natural death within these prisons. I myself will, if I stayed here, would die after probably another 100 years or so.
I see.
But yes, he should be in fine health for his age. Yes.
How would we know where to find him?
And then he smiles. Gita? Yes, it was it. Gita, was it?
It was Gita, yes.
What a delightful name. It's like a song.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like more amethysts?
She went from like being like, ooh, like really excited to like, wait a minute.
He's giving you Scooby snacks, girl. Like,
And he's just kind of like, you think you can win me with shiny rocks?
everything
Correct.
here is quite real, quite corporeal, and quite actual. I will outfit you with as many amethysts as you want, if you would use those wonderful abilities of yours to locate my teacher.
What else you got besides amethysts, buddy?
What's wrong with amethysts?
Do you like fireflies?
Wait, what did he say?
Do you like fireflies?
Oh, I don't know if I have much of an opinion about them, to be honest. Are you saying you'll give me bugs?
If they are valuable to you, yes.
Are they? She looks to Louis. Are they valuable?
Louis, those are just bugs.
Louis says to Gita, I mean, they have their uses. But, no.
Looks back. I will take many amethysts. And she turns to Mikatra and gives a thumbs up.
He nods.
And of course, it goes without saying that my conjury will be at your disposal.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
You should. It's very handy.
Okay.
Be the rocks, old man.
Well, if our negotiations are concluded, should we continue on or?
Well, we do have to wait.
Oh,
Indeed. And
right.
before that, a handshake.
All right. He holds out his hand and he shakes it in front of you.
Yeah. Seal the deal.
It's like a shake dust off of it. Is that sufficient?
Indeed.
Oh no, how exotic. Yes. Come. Are you hungry? Are you? You must be famished. If you were in battle with the something of some god or whatever, you must be hungry.
I love this man. I'm gonna play an old man next, actually. Like a really old man.
Remember when we all thought Conleth was old?
Isn't he?
We still do.
He's still old.
No, he's not. He's only
This man
he's
is
under
ancient.
400.
There's old and then there's dust.
Conleth
It's
is
dusty.
middle-aged.
This man is a doily. He's going down the stairs, and there is always a risk with going downstairs that you start and cannot stop.
This
Ooh.
man is Kane from Poltergeist.
He's our grandpa.
You're all gonna die in there.
Grandpa Furrow.
All right. Well, I think now is a good time to try to get to know each and every one of you in a certain way. You know what they say, sharing a meal with someone does, well, reveal a lot.
Mikesha has a poker face on in response to that.
Oh. I didn't even think about that. What are we eating, Professor?
Oh, that's up to you, my friend. What is your favorite meal?
It can't be my favorite meal. It has to be something different.
Why, because it's vegetarian or something?
No, I I always give my favorite character or my characters like goat as their favorite meal because I love goat. But
That's
I
fair.
can't make Louis' favorite meal goat because he like
Oh,
is a goat.
because he's yeah.
What is your favorite meal?
Curried
You know
lentils.
what? Curried lentils. He just smiles and says to you, "Picture it in your mind, the taste, the texture, even the dish you want it in. Will you do that for me?"
Sure. Let's see. And it's like it's curried lentils with like lots of garlic too, and it's in like a ceramic bowl that's as big as like both of his hands, and he's got big hands because he's a big boy.
He reaches into his robes and he takes out what looks like a pouch. From that pouch, he takes out what looks like salt or some kind of white, it's very powdered crystalline substance, and he tosses it into the fire, and the fire roars up. And in those flashes of flames, you see something forming, and when it's done, it is in fact a hot bowl of curried lentils, and it floats toward you.
Remarkable.
Indeed. Conjuring is wonderful.
He forgot to think of a
Conjuration
spoon.
Oh, I said he said give you a spoon. You borrowed the spoon.
I have a request.
Of course.
Crimson moss cakes and cave jelly. And spider blood wine.
Freak.
We have a fine dine
Motherfucker.
amongst us. And he takes out a bit more of that, like, salty looking thing and tosses it into the fire. And it does float to you on a tray.
Oh.
It works.
There's an enormous smile on his face, the like this group has never seen before. Like a delight, a genuine delight. And he says, I have not tasted this in
My players would
Years.
have destroyed this old man already. That's so
You
funny.
shall taste it now, and it will taste wonderful. Any other requests?
I think Zarek is staring at the food that they got, trying like he's waiting until they start eating to see if there's any kind of reaction.
It's delicious. The texture and the taste is just as you remember from an enjoyable experience.
Alma says, it's
Seems
just
pretty
like how much Mother conjured it.
I think
good food.
in that case, Zarek will say, there is. He's thinking of how to put it in common. A large bowl of stew with a freshly slain but charred meat, beans, and cheese atop it.
Ooh.
He
Right.
smiles at that cheese. A luxury.
Dragonborn chili.
Indeed, it is.
Hold
Exactly.
that picture in your mind, and he takes a little pouch and sprinkles it. Flames flash, and the bowl is huge, and it floats it to you with a massive spoon and a fork as well for chunks.
Zarek like thumps down on the ground and takes the bowl and the spoon, and he's
Greenjaw
like,
just says,
he's looking wary as he like spoons in and stirs it up. But once
Literally.
the smell hits him, he looks like very surprised.
Greenjaw just says, I'll have what he's having.
Cometh licking his fingers says, I wonder if they'd like drow turtle soup. Or smoked eels.
I would like smoked eels.
Do you have to verbalize it or can you think it?
You can think it. You don't have to say it.
Okay. I think McKetra is going to think up like a small plate of stuffed grape leaves.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Mediterranean diet here.
love that. I'm so glad I stuffed my fucking face for a game. I knew I was supposed to. I should have done it, and I did.
Gita just kind of stares really blankly at him and just doesn't respond or want anything.
Give Gita some moonworms. I think,
Clean-
I think
Clean's
we
actually,
should all
like-
have moonworms.
He just shoves like his bowl at her. There's 2 spoons, and he's like, huh?
She looks at him and kind of like looks him up and down and goes, I already got the meat that I want to bite into.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh.
my god.
It takes him a second, and then he blushes.
Meanwhile, behind this very affectionate and loving scene, Zarek has stabbed a near raw piece of meat and is literally chomping on it loudly as he like bites it down from the end towards the fort.
That's
And
fun.
he
I respect your
sprinkles the salt for McKetra, and it comes down to you on a covered plate. So there's like a silver cover on it. He doesn't know whether you wanted everyone to see it because you didn't voice it, but there's a covered plate for your privacy should you want it.
For a moment, he actually looks surprised because he wasn't thinking that would be exactly what would happen. But he's going to take the plate. He doesn't mind if anyone sees it, so he'll take the cover off of it, and he'll look at it and look a bit. There's like a forlorn look across his face. And then he will take one, but he will cover the others and just kind of set them on his lap, and he'll just very gently eat the one, like very slowly, and he's like kind of looking a bit distant and like somewhere else as he has his bite.
He does the same for himself and conjures like a tray of sauteed mushrooms and what looks like, it almost looks like seaweed or spinach. It's almost a vegetarian meal, but on the side of it he has some wine and what looks like candied grubs, cave grubs. He sits with that and he starts eating, and he seems quite happy. It's been so long since I've eaten with people who are not trying to extort me or, well, for lack of a better word, oppress me.
Well, give us time, Professor.
Oh, no, a funny one. I do want to earn your trust. Believe me when I say there's nothing I want more than just to get out of here and live my life as freely as I can. Even if I spend it cloistered in a mage tower for the rest of my days, I would rather have the choice to leave the tower if I want. And I do think I owe my teacher that opportunity as well.
For a moment, Louis stops eating. The words are resonating with him in a way that it kind of interrupts his enjoyment of the food for a second. And then to kind of break that solemn feeling, he says, "Would you be willing to share a bit of that powder with me when we leave?"
Oh, yes. It's quite useless without a talented wizard in conjuration, but I can show you a few tricks to make just some shortcutted, nice little things, yes. Bread that tastes just as nicely as a full meal and fills you.
It would be appreciated.
Cakes that taste like steak. Silly things like that.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
So, are you all a band? Or what?
As
what
in
have you?
minstrels.
Oh, no. Like the mercenary band, an adventuring band, military or something.
We are an anarcho syndicate.
Shut up.
Yes, is the short answer.
That sounds exciting. I would beg to join you, but I fear my ankles cannot survive such things. Always the first things to go with the ankles. I should have walked more.
Louis
There will be an
reflexively rolls his ankles a little. The first is the ankles?
Yes. At least it was the best for me. And they still continue to torment me. The next opening should be in about an hour. Give or take. We must make ready if anyone comes to check. In the event that they do not, well, I theorize that you should be able to leave here without incident. And my theories usually prove to be true. He does genuinely seem to enjoy the company. But there's just something just a little off about his mood. It's not quite somber, but there's just something about him that's not as happy as he should be.
I incite it.
Like to insight it?
Yeah.
Right. Roll that for me, please.
Oh, it was question marky.
Oh, make sure that you're, it wasn't question mark. Oh yeah, it's blind. I don't know why. Check up above your chat bar and make sure that it's on public roll.
Yeah.
Mine was also private, even though it is on public roll. I think you had said before that
inside
all
checks are
inside
blind.
rolls are
Inside rolls are blind. I just remember that I said them that way. You see a hint of guilt. Just a little bit.
Professor, if you don't mind me asking, perhaps you might share with us the ambition that got you into such trouble?
It's nothing. It's nothing quite. I just wanted to be a wizard, a powerful one in my own right. And on my journey to becoming a wizard, I realized that magic is freedom, and Mentor Moranzan is not freedom. Here, magic is the freedom to oppress others. Magic is the freedom to snatch power and rise amongst the ranks, but not for everyone. And so I wanted to seek other places with my freedom. I was tired of this place. Or rather, that place. I'm not even sure if we're there. And my teacher agreed to teach me on the condition that I work for him for a while. Alas, that never came to fruition. And so, the reason I want his freedom is so that I can repay my debt.
My upbringing was quite debt-filled, let's say. I watched many go through something similar. You're doing the right thing.
He breaks eye contact and says, yes. Yes, I think so. I hope so.
So where is your teacher now?
Likely a prison, just like this one, or perhaps more advanced, because he was, of course, more powerful than I. Likely they would have had to employ extra restrictions and special accommodations for him. So I have a guess as to the ward he will be in, if we are in the prison that I think we are in. If we are not, then I shall rely on good Gita here to help me find him.
Why me? What the hell?
You're the one with the ESP.
Yeah. I have to make a roll for him.
Louis
ahead.
finishes his ball and asks for more.
He conjures more for you. It's easy for him, and he's delighted too. And it is filling. It's not like you're eating air or anything. You are eating food. It may be made of magic that's just like suffusing your system once it gets into your stomach, but it does fill you and make you full of energy rather than making you sleepy, actually. Because that's the fantasy. How wise are you, sir? Oh, okay. That's a nat20. Alright,
Oh.
sir. He will be wise.
Wow.
Or unwise, I'm not sure. Some time passes. Probably 20 minutes into the hour. And he conjures another glass of wine for himself. And he lowers it once he's had a good sip. I wouldn't say it's a confession, but I have some information that I was going to withhold it, but I find it unwise. And I would ask that you forgive me, and that you continue to give my petition for my master's freedom due consideration. Will you hear me out?
We've little else to do.
Well, that is true. My teacher is older than me by quite a bit. I am already quite old. He is older than the usual life expectancy for a drow. Although we are long-lived, if you don't kill us, or eat us, or leave us to die in some other horrible manner. He is possessed of a condition that has lengthened his life for certain exchanges and caveats.
Squint.
That length of life has come with certain abilities that he finds quite advantageous. But as with everything in the world, there is balance, and there are, in fact, drawbacks. My teacher, Marin, is a vampire.
Squints again. Catcher,
Not
having
surprised.
only taken one bite of the great leaf, he then puts it down.
Not exactly what I was expecting, but also somehow fitting.
I myself am not a vampire, or else my skin would not be like this. And he stretches like a
Oh,
portion of his face. It does not snap back. I assure you, his only crime was teaching me. The additional
Old rubber
provisions for
man.
his imprisonment are simply a result of paranoia of his condition.
You mean to say he assisted in his own imprisonment?
No, no, not at all. I'm just saying that his captors, who are also perhaps my captive, would have taken precautions to stop him and his abilities from escaping.
I see.
Takes a bit extra, you see.
And you want us to liberate this person?
I do, yes. He's a
What
good
assurances do we have for... He's a good man.
man.
Oh dear.
I do owe him a debt, and I would like to see it paid, which is not your concern for sure. Which is why I do declare this an option. I'm not going to hold you to it or anything. Should you decide, I would like to see him freed, so that I can repay my.
What was your teacher doing before the two of you became imprisoned?
Funny story of that. Apparently, he was traveling. He would tell me tales from strange and distant lands. Miserable sounding places, really, but he seemed to enjoy it.
Hmm. I am having a thought, but I'm not sure that McKetra would say what this thought is.
Oh,
We can't know if
Um,
you don't share.
That's very true. I think McKetra is thinking to himself how this might actually be incredibly useful for his own, um, you know, thoughts in his own mission, really. Um, could you tell us a bit more about your teacher? What was his disposition like, for example?
he's a stern, strict man. No nonsense. Very polite, very civil, very mannered. did not stand for nonsense. Always willing to give someone a fair chance. For anyone who was looking for work, he would give them a fair wage and something to do. He traveled often, and he would disappear for months at a time, leaving me with assignments that I would be tasked with to complete upon his arrival. Mostly successful.
Assignments such as.
Learning to do this? And he gestures around the food, at everyone's food, whatever is remaining of it. Magic, conjuration. Learning to weave space and time to my will. He's quite adept at that himself. In fact, when I first met him, it was on a misty road. He appeared out of nowhere.
Oh. Oh no.
And what else do you remember about this initial encounter?
I ran right into him, completely cat-spraddled onto the floor, and I was about to curse him quite colorfully until I saw his bearing, intimidating, tall, and menacing, should I say. But he was just annoyed. I was superbly intimidated and resisted the urge to grovel. Instead, I stammered some apologies, and he grunted that it was all right should I find a tavern for him to have a meal and a drink. I did so. It was quite a foggy night. It's like soup out there. We sat and we talked, and he fashioned himself a wizard. And I was interested. And so I decided to ask him to become his pupil. And he said that he would teach me in exchange for my service. He has taught me. I have served him. But he has taught me more than I have served him, and I will see that set right.
Was it one of the tasks that your teacher asked you to complete which caused you to become imprisoned here?
That's what Zarek was wanting to know. Thank you.
He immediately, averts his eyes, and he does say, yes.
And what task was that?
He wished for me to hide something. And
He wished for you to bite something?
hide something, hide something.
Hide something. Okay.
Something that he could not handle, physically handle. And he wished to keep it somewhere secret and safe. And I, of course, chose my home. And I was caught.
Did your captors find whatever the thing was?
Yes. And in a stroke of irony, they confiscated it, and now it has been more hidden and secured than ever before. Alas, I have ended up like this.
What was it?
You can see him hesitating to tell you. It's taking him a while. He doesn't seem sure that he does want to tell you. There's a box with 2 items in it, actually, so I suppose it's 2 things. One was a holy symbol, and the other, a blade.
Interesting.
Indeed. Hmm. Perhaps even this adds a new layer to what you have requested of us. For it may not do you or your teacher well if we simply release the both of you, as whatever this thing is uh, that he had you hide from your captors is now outside of both of yours grasp. Do you think it would be helpful, perhaps, if we were to retrieve it, or at least attempt to?
He looks at you, and his eyes are a little wide, and he just asks, "You would do this?"
He's going to give a very small nod and say, "You are helping us in a very beneficial way uh, with helping us to escape this place. I will also add that it definitely seems that this ability of yours to conjure these meals from our various pasts has greatly lifted the spirits of those of us who have partaken. I think that might be a kind thing to do."
Oh, yes, it would be very kind indeed. I, I would have to confirm my theories as to where the box is and how it's stored. But yes, I can manage all of that.
Because if your teacher is as wizened as you say, and also given his condition, I do believe that I may know someone who might be able to assist him. Or someone that I think it would be beneficial for him to know.
Quite, yes, quite. It's wonderful. I will provide you with whatever you need in terms of information and whatever little influence I can exert on the outside. If any, honestly.
He nods. So, first you will need to be released from here, and then you will be able to assist us with the investigation of where those items may be. Or can you tell us or provide some information on that now?
I can provide information. Well, I can only provide a theory now. We need to ascertain our location first. However, once we do, I should be able to help you. The cube that you possess, you should be able to leave with it. And once you leave with it, I should be able to communicate with you in the same manner that I did in the other shards of this prison. And if you describe to me your surroundings and where you are, I should be able to perhaps gauge and perhaps theorize or conclude as to where the items are and what the defenses that we should expect will be. If my teacher is also in the picture, then he will be able to give you much insight into all of it as well. I should be able to communicate with him, and together we should be able to achieve all of our goals. It's just, my friends, I am sorry to say that this will be an ordeal for your own freedom, because you yourselves will have to perhaps fight or fly your way out of the abyss.
You assume we are in the Underdark, then?
I'm hoping that we are, because the other options are too horrible to think about.
I'm not so sure about that. I would much rather not be in the Underdark.
I'm just hoping that we're not in the realm of demons. I would be most annoyed.
I would
Very
much
much.
prefer the realm of demons than the Underdark.
He
Oh,
looks at you like, ooh.
all things being equal, I am quite intrigued by this.
There's like this realization on Kamla's face that they may actually be in the Underdark, and he's slightly panicked.
I have one other question.
Of course, anything.
You mentioned goals. What was your teacher's goal?
He's finished up his meal and he's dismissed the items and he's starting to like wring his hands and toy with his fingers. It never really was quite clear on that. Nothing harmful, I'm sure. He was just living his life. He was just a peculiar fellow. I think travel was his favorite thing. For pleasure, I would say.
I see.
Back, sorry.
Welcome back.
Hold on. I wanna insight check that.
Right,
Deafen.
he's admitting that he does not really know what his teacher was up to, or at least saying that. Let me roll something.
And his
here.
teacher's a vampire. We found out.
Vampire.
Yes,
Let's see. We got a +0 to that. He's not being completely truthful.
I see.
Curious.
McEtcher's just gonna make a mental note of that, but he's not going to say anything just yet. He's just going to comment and be like, yes, often mentors can be quite secretive, or yeah, can be quite secretive, the full scope of their ultimate endeavors.
He nods. Ah, yes, you know how it is then.
McEtcher is staring at him though.
Do you want me rolling intimidation or just is he
No.
staring?
No, he's just staring.
Huh, are we all fed? Seconds? Dessert? I have plenty. And he shakes a little bag.
Louis full.
As much as I would enjoy seconds, I will wait.
And I would like for all of you to, I mean, you don't really need it. I guess King John needs it. To give yourselves the benefits of a long rest, please.
No need.
As that
Yeah.
magic food provides you with what you need to go on. Oh, King John used all that? Oh. Is there anything that you would like to do before the time comes?
Gita, take your long rest. Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was for some reason every time I kept clicking over utility, it just kept vanishing. I almost crashed the fuck out. It was like my mic was off, and I was like, "Let me fucking long rest."
No, I don't think Louis is up to anything right now.
You didn't clean job, fuck.
Oh my god, in this play?
Yeah, over in the fucking gem cave.
By the geode? Oh my god. This map is so pretty.
It is a really nice
Anyway, I
one.
would have it for exactly like one session, but it's so pretty.
It's bullshit. We can stay here. Who says we have to leave? Rest of the game in here.
Literally stay here for the rest of the game.
No.
Oh, fine. Sorry, Daddy said no.
Zarek is like, let's get out of here already.
Right, so time passes.
Time.
And eventually, Professor Furrow stands up and pats himself down. Well, I think the appointed hour is almost here. Shall we see if my theory was right or if I was just barking nonsense? Oh dear. Oh,
Oh,
here I am.
I got alarmed by the oh dear, and it was just the stairs.
Stairs. You never know when Call of Cthulhu the stairs are deadly.
I was just thinking, if he falls down them, he might not get back up. So, you know.
It's so funny.
That's true. I didn't think about that. No! Oh my god, help, he's fallen and he can't get up. One thing I need to do. He goes through the stairway and he stares at the wall for a good long while. It looks like he's waiting. Is there anything you would like to
Beowulf.
do or any preparations you want to make? Now is the time.
I think Zarek draws his axe and shield, honestly.
Kid tray is ready.
All right. He keeps staring and he's like muttering, all right, you're almost there. Right soon. And then there's a definite shift in the lighting that spills onto the stairs. And he says, excellent. Fly up the stairs, my friends. Fly into opportunity and hopefully you won't just, come back out the other side. Do you rush up the stairs?
Yes.
Daniel heard fly and he said, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. We go.
Oh boy.
Get this dice out of my face. What the fuck?
I don't know if fly is the right word, but you know.
Lie, you fools.
Man,
Who is doing this?
Don't worry about it.
Mary better stop this shit.
if somebody just starts attacking as soon as you show up,
I can do this too.
Well, I'm.
I can just start rolling dice too. How does that
Oh
feel?
my god.
How does that feel? Feel threatened?
You just clicked all the dice in a row.
You step out, and there's just like a pop as you step into a
Harmonies.
different area entirely. And it is not a fun looking one. Immediately you see cages. You smell foul, stale air. Feel the heat of torches. You feel the stone floors and some skeletal remains on cots, and of course, the cube. And out of that cube, well, all of you, like you see your friends just pop out of it as well. And it sounds like footsteps moving away from you. All of your passive perceptions can probably get that, yeah.
OMG, it's
Everyone's
Brazil.
Above a 12. So you hear footsteps walking away. For now. Gita, from your previous experiences, you know that you have about a minute or so before the footsteps come back. You're locked in a cage.
She looks around quickly and kind of gets her bearings for a second, and then we'll share that.
Oh, I'm muted.
Enjoy is like getting his weapons out.
Oh, are we locked in here?
You're locked in here. You're in the cage.
Oh, okay. Wait,
cage.
where is the cage?
The cage door.
Oh, that's the cage door?
Yeah.
About a minute, you say?
About a minute.
Can I pick this lock?
Zarek can attempt to pick the lock.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Because he has thieves' tools.
That's interesting and suspicious.
It is. I guess I will assist Zarek in doing that somehow.
Alright.
Yeah.
Roll me your thieves' tools with advantage, please.
Did not do it with advantage. Hang on.
Yeah, one more.
Oh.
This lock is sturdy. You didn't roll a 1, so you didn't break your lockpick. You have, let's see, how about 30 seconds? Try again.
You want to try again?
Sure.
We just break it.
We should just start blasting.
I would say that's next, honestly.
17 is enough, but roll again just to see if you can
Oh.
do it. Okay.
Okay. No.
17 is enough for you to get this unlocked, and you're free to open the door at any point in time. There's probably about 15 seconds before
Louis quickly
before the person returns.
picks up the cube, which I think is the thing that we're here for. But then, like, almost, like, involuntarily, his body, like, gestures for Maketre to take it.
Okay. He will take the cube.
Custody of the cube. The cage door is open.
Yep. Zarek says, "Be ready. They are coming." And then
Oh shit.
push it open. Yeah. Step out
Oh,
to meet who or whatever this is.
Your move.
Honestly, take him down.
Go
Yeah,
for it.
let's just punch.
Bum rush him. Yeah.
Yeah.
that was a good Yankee from the photo. I was like, what is the fuck is that?
Kresh Kalia.
Like, Bazel, is that you?
Oh, it's a miss. You have another hit.
Reflective.
Can I also swing at the creature?
We seen her
Not
first.
quite yet, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she parries.
Then I try to take her down with my shield.
The shield? All right. Knock her down,
Yeah.
or does it hurt? Okay.
Knock down. Just to
Clever.
get everybody the advantage.
Yeah, you overpower her. She gets knocked on her ass, and that alarms the other guards in the hall who are not patrolling. Patrolling is just her job. She's knocked prone, and everything is about to get started as you prepare to fight yourselves out of the abyss. And that's where we'll end this session.
Ooh,
Thank you for playing, everyone.
Quasi.
Jailbreak.
Jailbreak.
Hooray. I have to go to bed, everybody.
Yes, please. Have
Good
a
night,
good
buddy.
night and have a good doctor's visit in the morning.
Thank you.
Survive.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna survive. An
Survive your
encounter
doctor's
with my
appointment.
doctor.
I love survive. I'm gonna say that for everything.
She's gonna say congrats on being less fat, and I'm sorry that your hip sucks.
Survive. I'm going to the bakery. Survive. Good night, Danny. Y'all say good night to chat too. I'm gonna wrap it up.
Good night, chat.
Bye, chat.
All right, chatteroonies. Listen here. Hang on. Listen up. Listen up. This is loud, actually. This is so loud. Good lord. All right. So boom. Here we go. Ready? I don't know what we're doing this week. Actually, I do know what we're doing this week. Thursday, I return from a vacation. So I will get on with some Pokemon with our good friend Hollow Fangs. And then Friday, I'm going to see if Royal Leo Knight wants to visit our farm, do his little Stardew Valley. So jump back in Thursday and Friday. Am I going somewhere fun? Tuesday to Thursday, we are going wine touring. We're going into the off season, which I think is a lot of fun because nobody's there. So we're going to have a great time. We're going to pick up a bunch of wine. It's going to be great. I'm really excited actually because we went for Daniel's birthday in July, and I learned a lot about New York wines, and New York is doing really good wines right now. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to go back. So Tuesday to Thursday, I'm out of here, baby. But I'll be back Thursday night. We'll do some Pokemon. I'll be back on Friday too. We'll see about going back to the Valley. Other than that, though, I mean, we'll see. I am going to be. I may not stream it. I don't think folks will want me to stream it, but I am going to be starting my own Princes of the Apocalypse game pretty soon. Wednesday, December 3rd. I'll probably Blue Sky yell about it a whole lot instead of streaming it. So make sure you follow the Blue Sky. Make sure you say hello over there. And yeah, come back this Thursday and Friday for, whatever we decide to do. All that out of the way, I'm going to take off for now. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, besitos. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.